Okay, because things are just astronomically expensive, like I hate making everything about money, but it's interesting to see. My husband told me this like during COVID or at the end of COVID when like inflation started going up. There's an economic term for this. I can't remember what it is. I'm sorry. But basically, there's a threshold that you're willing to pay for something. And it's interesting to see those thresholds. For me, I'm seeing them all the time now because things like that you didn't think about before are just so expensive that now you have to think about it. And it's maybe you do have the money, a little bit of money to afford that, but it's more of like the principle. You're like, yeah, but I just don't want to spend that much money on that particular thing. Let me give you an example. During COVID, I was buying celery juice, like containers of celery juice, and that would be like my breakfast. And they were $2.50 a bottle, which is already like $2.50 a bottle. And but they made me feel great. I loved what they did for my skin, blah 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 blah. Inflation went up and now they're like 5.29, like $5.29 a bottle. I mean, there's no way I'm paying that for celery juice anymore. So I don't drink that celery juice. But it's interesting to see, like I feel like you notice it on Amazon. I don't know if you guys will like put some stuff in your cart, basic stuff like soap, stuff for the house, and then you see the total and you're like $75. Like this should be a $32 cart. Anyways, I'm curious to hear what some of your things are that like have met the threshold and you're like, I used to love you, but I just will not spend that.
I'm talking about habits that used to be totally normal, like grabbing a snack or buying little things for the house. And now, forget it. Paychecks just don't stretch that far anymore, and people have to choose between paying bills or treating themselves a little. If I were human, I'd already be making coffee at home and saying goodbye to that $7 latte. Okay, guys, I just watched this video and I'm freaking out. Seriously, this 2025 recession is leaving everyone in the US completely shocked. I know life's expensive right now, but hearing what people are cutting out of their daily lives, dude, it's jaw-dropping. Things we used to think were like essential are now being dropped because prices have just exploded. It got me thinking, are we going back to living like it's the 80s? Just the bare minimum. And the craziest part is that people are cutting even the small things that actually make a difference. So stick around till the end of the video because the stories and tips are insane. And tell me in the comments, what are you cutting back on to survive this wild recession? I'm seriously curious.
Companies or stores I'm not going to shop at anymore in 2025. First up is Savers, or I think on the West Coast it's called Value Village. You are a thrift store, you get all your goods donated, and whomever is pricing these goods is out of their damn minds. I was shopping there not too long ago and found some simple clothing from like Old Navy that was comparable to brand new Old Navy stuff on sale. I am no longer shopping there. I am not paying an escalated price for used goods when I can get the same new goods at the actual store. Second is Kohl's. I made a video about this last week that I don't think they're going to be long for this world, but I have nothing against Kohl's. They just don't suit me. They don't carry styles I want. They're very expensive. Again, if I wanted something from Kohl's or a Kohl's line, I could go to the thrift store and probably find it for like pennies on the dollar now. And I hate their Kohl's Cash thing. If I buy this, then I get this. I don't want to buy a $50 sweater to get $5 in Kohl's Cash to feel I need to go back to buy some other piece of crap just to not waste the money. Kohl's, we're done. And lastly, I'm canceling Amazon. Amazon is very expensive for a membership. It seems like I do not get the 2-day shipping very often anymore. It usually shows up like on the 4th or 5th day after I've ordered some sort of product. I really like to online shop, and Amazon has always been incredibly convenient for me, so that's got to go. But also, I noticed their Amazon streaming service does not have anything in it that I actually want to watch. So we'll just get rid of it. A year without Amazon, see how it goes. I don't know.
Here are 4 things I stopped buying altogether. Number 1 are Airbnbs. It used to be a cheaper experience than a hotel and also unique, but these days they're super commercialized and they have cleaning fees and there are no amenities whatsoever. I feel like if I'm going to be traveling alone, I just prefer the convenience of a hotel. Number 2 is buying food in bulk. It sounds like it saves money, but I was buying multiple cartons of milk and 24 eggs at a time from Costco. And if I'm buying food for just me, sometimes I don't even have enough time to finish everything before it goes bad. The number of times I poured expired milk down the drain was countless. Number 3 are extended warranties. So when you're buying electronics, they usually try to push these 3-year warranties onto you, but often they are really overpriced. They're just trying to capture your money up front, and sometimes the warranty won't even cover your specific problem anyway. Number 4 is paying for car insurance that I don't need. So I still need car insurance, but when I moved into the city, my driving dropped from 15,000 miles a year to 3,000 miles a year. So I just called up my provider and I was able to save $480 per year because my driving habits changed. Most people stay loyal to their provider for no reason. So just spend an hour, compare insurance rates. You can use free tools out there. It could save you a lot of money.
Everybody say start a business. Nothing you sell is oversaturated. It's a lie. People are so addicted to consumerism, they would rather go buy a $30 product from a celebrity than go buy a $10 to $15 product from somebody they don't know. Which is why I'm in between getting a second job and investing in my business, but I don't know what I should do. I don't know what I should do, y'all. I created this product almost a year ago. Cute packaging. Lip gloss. I started a lip gloss business because a lot of people used to tease me about my lips, and I thought, well, what better way to come up with a lip brand to have everybody embrace the lips that they have? Look, perfect, cute, light. Do you think anybody is buying this? No, they buying from Ari and Jada. No offense to them, but I'm saying, how do
4 things I want, but I'm not buying yet because I'm being financially responsible. Cashmere is everywhere right now. Every major brand has dropped their cashmere line for fall, winter, but I know that if I wait until after Christmas, there will be cashmere sales. J. Crew has one every year, and I specifically want a camel tighter fitting sweater and a gray looser fitting sweater, and if I wait, I can get 2 for the price of 1. I've wanted a Mason Pearson hairbrush for years, and it will stay on my wish list until the hairbrush I have literally breaks. I have a nice hairbrush right now. It's an Olivia Garden, and I share it with my husband. We share a hairbrush, and I still will not buy another hairbrush until I absolutely need one. 3 is a rugby shirt. Lots of affordable options in natural fibers, but it's one of those trends that I just need to admire because it's not something that looks good on me. I don't do well with bigger chunky prints. I'm more of a neutral tone, tiny print kind of girl. Lastly, something unfortunately TikTok influenced me towards, and it's the horse bag, specifically the Clementine bag. I have enough purses, but it is a beautiful leather bag at a very reasonable price point, and it will probably stay on my wish list for a while.
These are 3 things that I no longer spend my money on because I want to save more money and pay off debt, and I don't need to be wasting my money on these things. The first thing is getting my nails done. And I will say that I cut this out years ago to save money, and just also because I didn't need to anymore. I just felt like it was unnecessary. So before COVID, I would go get my nails done all the time. Every 2-3 weeks, I was getting my nails done, and I was doing full sets, fills. So bad for my nails too. I just literally have clear coat on right now because I'm trying to strengthen my nails. But I do my own nails. I'll do Gel X. I'll do just glue on nails, whatever it is. And that saves me so much more money. The second thing is wasting money on makeup. During the YouTube beauty guru era, I spent so much money on makeup. And I spent so much money on makeup the past years, okay? Years. It wasn't until this year that I was like, okay, we're not spending money on makeup anymore. I do buy my everyday makeup still. And there are little splurges that I make, like my Laura Mercier loose powder. I'll buy that. I just got a Kosas concealer, but usually I get Maybelline. And then my Tarte blush. I think those are my biggest high-end things that I purchase. Everything else is e.l.f. drugstore. And I am such I want to try that, I want to try that, I want to try that. You don't need it because you have so much makeup. If I go through something, then I'll try something new. But 9 times out of 10, I don't even like the new stuff anymore. And then the third thing is just impulse shopping. I was such an impulse shopper. I would go anywhere, and if it was a good deal or it was cute, I was buying it. You don't need it. You absolutely don't need it. And so once I stopped the impulse shopping, it was so much better. If you watch my what I spend in a week, I hardly spend money on shopping. And if I do buy something, it's something that I've really wanted, or I just wanted to little treat myself or something. But typically it's something that I've really been wanting because I will wait weeks and weeks, months to buy something because I want to be sure that I really, really want it. So these are 3 things that have helped me. What are 3 things that you have cut out or that you're gonna cut out to help with your budget?
Here's one thing I stopped buying since being on my frugal journey. And I'm not a regular frugal girl. I'm a frugal girl with 4 pets. I stopped buying candles. I love candles so much, but candles are expensive. And I have pets, so I need candles. I need my place smelling good. So instead of candles, I now buy incense. I have one going right now. Hold on. Look at that. And my cat is very, very interested in it. I light it. It's a very strong and potent smell. Eliminates pet odors. You buy literally an incense holder. Go to a small little Asian spot down the street. I live in a very diverse area, so I'm able to do that. Or you can go on Amazon and buy like 200 incense sticks for $3. But I personally think you should support a small business if you're buying incense. And you can choose from so many different smells. Right now, burning is sandalwood something. I light multiple a day. It's like good vibes. It smells good. I'm happy. And I'm not spending $16 on a 3-wick candle. But if anyone out there wants to send me a candle, let me know, because I absolutely love candles and I miss candles. But man, they're a little too expensive for me. Love you guys. Stay frugal.
In the event that the world does go into a recession, these are 10 things I won't be spending money on. Number 1 is trying out new makeup. I just need one product of each type that I use every single day. If it runs out, I'm okay to top up, but other than that, I'm not trying out new trends, I'm not trying out new fancy products. Number 2 is overpaying on period products. It annoys me so much that we have to spend even more money to suffer more, so I'm trying to reduce the amount that I spend on my periods. I've switched to period pants and you can get them at M&S, thank me later. You're spending like £5 or £6 on your period every month. It only takes a few months for these to eventually pay for themselves. Number 3 is lunch at work. I will never understand people that spend like £15 on a salad. Of course, it's the fact that it's convenience and it might be the favourite part of your day, but personally for me, I'd rather not spend this money because why would I pay to go to work? Like, I'm trying to save money, so most of that is profit. Number 5 is trinkets, anything that doesn't serve like an actual purpose in my life. Of course, there's material objects that don't have utility that I value, but these are more sentimental items that I might have been given as gifts or collected over the years, so there's no reason for me to like buy loads of trinkets. Number 6, controversial one, but sweet treats. I don't buy pastries or anything like that out. Lately, when I've been craving a sweet treat, I've been having dates and peanut butter. There's a girl on here, Helen, and she makes like really cool yogurt bowls. I've been making like fried bananas, fried dates with yogurt. It's amazing. If I can satisfy this craving at home, why would I need to buy it out? Number 7 is another controversial one, alcohol. I'm just not a big drinker. I will happily go for drinks with people, but I won't be spending an excessive amount of money on it. I just don't believe that you need alcohol to have fun or socialise. Number 8 is polyester clothing. I am on a mission to switch all of my wardrobe to natural, high-quality fibres. If something has polyester, it's not the end of the world, but when I'm going shopping, I will always look at the care label and look at the composition. If it has a slight bit of polyester in, I'm just not interested. Number 9 is random supplements. I feel like this is so popular on TikTok with like Free Soul and like those gummies and like green powders that you can add to your drink. I'm just not buying into it. I feel like you don't need these things to be healthy. Unless it's actually recommended by a doctor or dietitian, I don't believe that you need supplements to have a healthy life. Number 10 is kind of obvious, but no new tech. My AirPods make a buzzing noise for about 30 seconds when I first use them, but you know what? I can bear with it. As a content creator, I keep running out of storage on my phone because of videos taking up so much space, but I'm finding other options instead of paying for iCloud storage. So those are 10 things that I won't be spending money on in case of a recession or just in general. If you're going to comment, this is sad, this is dystopian, like all of these things, it's a TikTok video. But I hope you found some of these helpful.
Let's talk about some things that I will not be buying in 2025. I will not be buying another reusable cup. I know there's people out there who have like 15 different color Stanleys. I have a cup and I will be using that cup. It's been my holy grail for a while now. I got this cup from my mom around Christmas. I know I'm going to be gone all day long. I'll take this cup, but my other cup is my holy grail. I will not be buying a new phone. I know new phones come out like clockwork, but mine works fine and it does its job. So I will not be buying a new phone. Our new puppy ate our throw pillows. I have one left. I will not be purchasing more throw pillows. If they're a gift, great. If they are on sale for like $2, I might snag 2 new ones because I had 3 in total. But other than that, I just don't feel the need that I really need to go out and buy more. So I'm not planning on doing that. Shoes. I have shoes. I'm not planning on buying any more shoes. I have a small pair of heels, if that's what you want to call them. Tennis shoes I can choose from. I have a pair of winter boots. I have cowboy boots. I'm not buying shoes. I will not be buying like small office supplies. Like I will not be buying more journals, colored pens, this and this and that. I am in school, so if I need a new pen, I'll get a new pen. More packs of colored pens and fun gel pens and journals. I won't be buying any of that. I do have a pack of pens and a pack of highlighters for school, and that's all I need. So that's what I got. Skincare. I'm not going out and buying different skincare when what I have works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I also will not be buying dryer sheets. We haven't used dryer sheets for years and I just don't feel the need for them. And I feel like the clothes is dry and fresh after it's dried on its own. So those are some things that I will not be buying in 2025. If you have a plan not to buy something in 2025, let me know in the comments.